guys, this is Cheryl with Architect Destiny, where we're building dreams, making plans, and reaching goals. Thank you so much for tuning in today for another video. If you are new to Architect Destiny, then welcome, and if you are a subscriber, then welcome back. So today I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I have not filmed a weekly plan with me and my Hobonichi cousin for a long time. You all see my weekly spreads on Instagram every week, but I just have not sat down and filmed one for you. So I'm gonna do that today. So let's just go ahead and jump in. And for those who haven't seen my chunky girl in a while, I'll just give you kind of a 360 of her. She is super, super duper chunky, and I love it. So yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff in here I need to take out. This is the current week. Just want to make sure I'm in frame. And yeah, I'm just loving the way this turned out. Two of my favorite colors to pair are green and blue, and all the various shades of green and blue. This happens to be kind of a navy and kind of a seafoam green, I guess, maybe. And I just, I love pairing those colors together. I just happen to have kind of a dark green weekend sticker from Planner Kate, and this circular transparent sticky note that I used for just putting a little Christmas checklist up here to mail Christmas cards, put up the tree, and wrap gifts. And as you can see, I've done 2 out of 3. So hopefully today, and today is Sunday the 18th, or is it the 17th? What's today? Today's the 18th that I'm filming. I hope to get our Christmas gifts wrapped and put under the tree after I finish filming this video. So that's this week. I'm gonna grab my reference notebook, and I'm just gonna stick it under here to kind of level out my planner a little bit. And then I'm gonna flip over to next week. And this is the week. I'm gonna move, I'm hoping to get my hair cut next week. I'm waiting to hear back from my barber. If I do, it will not be on Tuesday because I go into the office on Tuesday. So I'll put that on Wednesday. What you see down at the bottom is my almost worn out page flags that I use for pre-planning for the week. And I like to use these on my weeklies because sometimes, depending on what's going on in the week, I may need to kind of flip-flop things or move things around, you know, what I do when and all of that. So I like to put these on page flags. Maybe Monday is going to be busy and I'm not going to be able to meal prep until Tuesday, or, you know, laundry I typically do on Saturday. Maybe I have to move it to Friday or Thursday or what have you. So I like to pre-plan with page flags in my weeklies, just like I do in my monthlies, and you all have seen me do that. So that's what we have down here. So, and I hope to get my eyebrows done next week too. So that's kind of on my little sidebar, because there's no particular day that I will do that, just like whenever, but I would like to get it done this week. And I keep losing my way in page flag. I guess all the sticky is almost gone. But never fear, because I just sat down and made new page flags for my new planner for 2023. So I'm excited to show that to you. I've done a little more setup of that, so maybe I'll film that sometime or do a reel or something like that. So I am babbling on. So what I do in my weeklies, as you can see here, is I do time blocking based on my color code. And this is my current color code for my goal areas for this year. This will change next year. I need to make a new one because I will be using the Moxie Life Planner, and the Moxie Life Planner has a different color code and different categories. So I'll be making a new card like this for next year. But for this year, this was my color code for my different goal areas. And color coding my week helps me to see, you know, how much time I'm spending in each area. And, you know, it also just kind of gives me a good visual of, you know, what I'm doing when my free areas are my free blocks of time, then maybe I can plug in some of these things. The time blocking helps me to see that the areas on my week that are truly open, that I could be doing other things. So that is how the time blocking and the color coding works. I've got a couple of questions on that on Instagram. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and put in my time blocking, and then I will come back after that and do the next step. So I'm going to grab my markers out of here. I need my green for finances. I need this dark orange for Architect Destiny. The turquoise is for me personally. The yellow is for home and family. The gray is for work or career. And the pink is for church and community. And I think that's it. And the purple, no, most importantly, the purple is for marriage and my husband. So these are my markers that I use for my color coding. So I'm going to take these and I'm gonna do my time blocking, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I think I've got everything blocked out. Most of my weeks are pretty similar as far as the time blocking goes. I work a 9-to-5 job, so most days I'm gonna have gray blocked out from 9 to 5. I just happen to be off on Friday because in my office we have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day as work holidays. And so since Christmas Eve is on a Saturday, we are observing it on Friday. So I'm off on Friday, so therefore I don't have a gray time block here. And then I have my morning routine blocked out from 7 to 8:30. And typically my morning routine consists of walking and my Bible time in the morning, and then of course getting ready to walk around the corner to my office and go to work. On Monday, that includes also weighing in. I weigh myself every Monday morning, first thing. And then on Friday, that also includes washing my hair after I walk. So that is what these here, that's my personal time, my morning routine. The yellow is for home and family, as I mentioned, and just to kind of show you that again, the yellow is for home and family. So I will be doing meal prep here, and I will be doing laundry here and meal prep again here on Christmas Day, preparing Christmas dinner. And then the green is for finances. I will be doing some investment study here and here. The pink is for church and community. We have Bible study and church conference on Wednesday night, and then we're going to have a worship service on Christmas Day as well. And then the purple is the time that I spend, you know, quality time with my husband, Cedric. Typically on Fridays, either we'll have a date night or we'll just hang out and have cocktails at home and watch movies. On Saturday, we typically, since it's football season, we're watching college football on Saturdays most of the time. If it was not football season, we'd probably be watching movies again, or maybe going out to eat or something. And then on Sunday evenings, we get out our planners and we plan together. So never fear, I am planning this with you guys on film today, but I also have my Hobonichi weeks that I need to plan in. So when we sit down together tonight, I will just pull this fully planned spread out and sit down and fill in my Hobonichi weeks while I sit with him. So yeah, this is our planning time every week. And that's really cool because we get to talk about what each other's schedule is. If there are things that we need to coordinate with each other, this is the time we do it. So it works out really well. Okay, so that is the color coding. I think I'm all done. Now, decisions. I think I might want to use some day covers. Do I? Or do I want to go easy on myself? Let's see. I think now it would be really helpful if I had already thought about this before I sat down and turned on the camera. But since I had not, then it's not going to be that. Oh, I know. It's not going to be just like, you know, boom, boom. This is how I actually do when I'm actually planning. I never have everything all thought out when I first pull out my planner. Ooh, I haven't used these in a while. I'll use these. I never have anything all planned out when I'm just sitting down to plan. I just figure it out as I go. Now I need some numbers. I don't know if I want to use these big numbers or maybe since these are bold, I'll use kind of the smaller numbers, these. Do I have the ones I need? I've got several sheets, so we will make it work. So I'm gonna grab these out and I'm going to put down my day covers and my numbers. Let me grab my tweezers out right now. Okay. And so I'll go ahead and do this and I'll speed through it and I'll be back. Okay, so I just put the day covers down. I decided last minute not to put the numbers for one thing because these are very similar to the numbers that are already there. And I kind of like the way the numbers that are already in the planner look next to these day covers. So I figured why waste my numbers when that looks perfectly fine. I think what I am gonna do is this Friday sticker, I'm gonna move over to completely cover up that black dot. That's kind of bugging me a little bit. So I'm gonna just move this over. Okay. All right. So those are the day covers. The next thing I'm gonna do is I need to pick a washi tape and put here and here. And then I'm gonna use my script stickers for my categorized to-do list. So let's pick a washi tape. What did I use last week? Let's see. So I use this one and I try to like mix it up a bit as far as the colors and not do like the same kind of colors like back to back. I kind of like the way this looks with no washi tape actually. That's kind of cute. Let's see. What do I want to do? I really am kind of feeling the no washi tape. But then again, I kind of want to use, I used this dark purple here in my Hobonichi weeks last week. I think I want to use that this week. So I'm going to put down my washi tape. I'm going to put down my script stickers and I'll be right back. task list for the week and my categorized to-do list, which I run across the bottom part of the planner, where these are my sleeping hours, and that's how I utilize this space. And I just cannot say, I've said it so many times, and I will probably always say it, this works so well for me as far as batching things that need to be done. Just having, rather than having all of these things jumbled into my days, or just a humongous to-do list with all kinds of things mixed in. These things that I want to get done during the week, and, you know, just categorizing them and batching them together, it's just, I mean, it's a huge productivity thing for me. It just works really well. So I just can't say enough about that. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I think I want to use my work stickers this week, and I'm almost out. Is this the last? I mean, for real? Okay. I'm almost out of work stickers. All right, I think I'm gonna put these down. Well, that's okay actually, because I'm probably not going to use as many stickers in 2023 as I use now. And this actually is my last week of work this year. I have off the week after Christmas, the week between Christmas and New Year's. So I'm not gonna need these anyways. So that's fine. And if I should decide that one week I want to use these in my Juventecho, then I'm going to order some more. I like to keep a stash of stickers just in case, but yeah, I won't be needing any next week because I won't be working, so that is fine. So that's my work stickers to denote my work hours. Now what I'm gonna do is to kind of go in with my Hobonichi stencil. I like to either use the square or the circles, and I've mostly been using the squares lately for no particular reason other than I just kind of feel in the squares, and just kind of put in the typical things that I do throughout the week in their typical places. And after I do that, then we'll come back and work on the next thing. Okay, so what I have done is to just kind of go in and put in my weekly tasks that are like day specific, that I know that I want to do throughout the week. And as you saw, I added a couple things because I'm gonna do meal prep tomorrow and then run the dishwasher, and typically the next day I empty the dishwasher. So I just blocked out a few minutes here at the end of the day that I'll empty the dishwasher. And then I also added here every Sunday morning I post an Instagram story kind of promoting my video that I film on Saturday, just kind of like, hey guys, I've got a new video up. And I just usually do that on Sunday morning while I'm having my coffee before I start getting ready for church. And I have forgotten to kind of put a few minutes blocked off here to do that. And then everything else is like typical things that I do during the week, like on specific days. So now what I want to do is grab my new washi dot stickers that I just got today from Amazon. I had these like on my save for later list for a while because I have so many of them already. I didn't want to buy more, but the ones I have are like more muted colors, and I just love these fall colors on this roll. They're just so pretty. And so I wanted to just put them safe for later, because I knew at some point when I was just like going to grab a thing or two that hey, I'll just add those to my order now. So that's what I did. So what I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna look back at my monthly spread and grab all of the day and time specific events and meetings and appointments and stuff that are gonna happen through the week, and I'm gonna mark them with these dots. Okay, so now I have all of my meetings and appointments marked on my calendar. I think what I'm going to do is let's see, I don't think I have anything to mark at the top. I don't have any birthdays or anything like that. No, nothing in there. What I do want to mark is my day off on Friday. So I'm gonna grab one of these guys. I need to mark the holiday too. It doesn't look like it. Look at all this. It looks like a regular day. It's Christmas. I've got cooking and going to church and all the regular stuff on there. That's hilarious. Okay, so what did I just do with my tweezers? Oh, I guess I'll pick the blue one. And I'm gonna put it here. Let's see. I guess I'll put it down here. All right. All right. So, day off. I don't have any bills. I don't have any birthdays or any all-day events up here except for Christmas. Let me see. My big old sticker book. Let me find. Oops. Also, loud noise. Let me grab my. I think. Yeah. I'm gonna grab my Boulder Christmas. These are from Boulder Bond. Christmas sticker from here. Might as well use the Christmas Eve one too. Why not? I've got different holiday stickers for next year, so I might as well just use all of these. So I'm gonna put Christmas, and let's just put Christmas Eve as well. Use my stickers. All right, so holiday marked. Let me also see if I can grab I think I used all of my holiday stickers already. I bet I don't even have another Christmas sticker to put on here. So I think I'm gonna go with the celebration sticker. I'm trying to think, is there any other possible place I might have stashed some Christmas stickers? I try to put them all in the same, on the same page in my sticker book, just so they're easy to find. And I don't, you know, miss anything when I'm looking for a particular seasonal sticker. But we're going with celebration because that's kind of all I have, unfortunately. Okay, so the next thing I do is I migrate tasks from last week's task list that didn't get done to this week. And anything that's no longer relevant, then I don't migrate it. I just cross it off. Like if I'm like, I'm not worried about that anymore, I'm not gonna do that, then I just mark it off. I think what I wanna do is to mark the week up here too, to use one of these highlight stickers from Nicole Hutch Designs and mark the week. Color is what? Question is what color I wanna use. Probably purple. Should I use the light purple or the dark purple? I think I'm going to use the light purple. And these fit perfectly over this. That's really the only thing that I use them for. They fit perfectly right here, just to highlight the week. Okay. So we got that. Now we're going to migrate tasks. So I'm just going to check my list from last week and migrate anything that is appropriate and cross off anything that's no longer relevant. Okay, so I have migrated my task and added tasks to my running this week's task list. And I have made sure that everything from here that needs to go here is here. And I marked off a few things for the weekend that I have done or am currently doing that needed to be marked off. I'm doing laundry right now, and I'm filming this video right now, and I took care of our tithes today. And yeah, so that's where I am with that. There's one thing I want to also put another dot up here and mark my day in the office on Tuesdays. So I'm just going to mark that up here with a dot. And I'm just going to say at office. I work from home, but do go into the office every Tuesday. That is my team's day in the office, where we have our team meeting and we can collaborate with each other in person and all that good stuff. So that is Tuesdays. All right, last thing I need to do, I think it's the last thing. Is it the last thing? Is to fill out my categorized lists. So let me go ahead and do that. And oh, let me take a glance back here at my goals and see if there's anything else that needs to be put on my running task list. No. Okay. So I'm going to fill out my categorized list at the bottom. Typically, you know, I'll migrate things from here that need to go. All of these, oh, I got my Amazon packages today. Can mark that off too. Woohoo. Typically, you know, these things get moved from week to week until they are actually, you know, satisfied, completed, what have you, or if I'm expecting to get something after I've gotten it. So most of this list is going to be migrated. A couple of these things that I still need to buy will be migrated. The chores list is pretty much the same every week for me, except groceries I buy every other week, and I bought groceries this week, so I don't do that next week. But meal prep, dishes, laundry, those are my typical weekly chores. Errands, I'll have to, as I'm going through, think if there's any place I need to go next week. And then people I need to contact, typically family members that I try to always touch base with every week. And then my meal plan for next week, I may or may not write that in today because I really haven't even thought about it. And that's the honest truth. I cook tomorrow, so yeah, I'll come up with something between now and the end of the day. And typically I will go into my reference notebook and I have meal ideas in here. And this kind of helps me figure out, you know, what I'm gonna do if I just have no clue. So I'll sit down and take a look at this, probably when I'm planning with my husband tonight, and figure out what's gonna go on the meal plan for the week, and I'll fill this in. But right now, I'll just fill in everything else, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I have gotten everything filled in that I know of. The only other thing that I need to do is to look at my pre-planned list. Like, I keep a sticky note here so that I'm on this week. I think about things that need to be done next week. I jot them down. So this piece of paper was right here before I started planning. So I need to put these things on this spread that need to be done next week. So I have a few things that I need to put. I need to put our AAA payment in the mail when I go to the office on Tuesday. Oops. Mail AAA payment. Already got those things. I need to pick up my prescription. Let's see. Put it right here to pick up my prescription. Pick up RX. I've already got that on my weekly list. Schedule a haircut. I've got that on my weekly list. A couple things I want to work on with my son now that he has finished all his work for the semester. These cute transparent sticky notes. I really like these. I really bought them for next year, but I used one last week, or this week I should say, and I'm going to use another one this week because I don't know when I'm going to sit down with him and do this, but I want to work with him on his resume and start looking at internship opportunities for the summer. So I'm going to put those on the sticky note so that I can move them around based on, you know, when we get to it. So I think I'm going to pull one of these kind of plum colored ones and maybe just stick it right here, just in an empty spot. Maybe like that. And I'm going to just write on here, Cameron. I think my neighbor is blowing leaves and stuff over there, so if you can hear that, I apologize, but they're blowing their leaves, and that's just what it is. Okay, so I'm guessing this is not liking my ballpoint pen. Okay, let's try my Energel Clina. I feel like I wasted a sticky note, but I don't believe in trying to write back over something I've already written and not knowing what it's gonna look like. So I'm gonna use this. And I'm gonna put resume and internships. Okay, so I'll put that right there so that I will know during our time next week, or maybe the week after even, because I will be off the following week. We will spend a good bit of time on that before he goes back to school. And so we have now got everything in the spread that needs to be here. Now, for one thing, oh, I want to put a planner sticker right there. I'm going for my Coffee Monsters Co. planner stickers. These are so cute. I love them. And I know the one I'm going to put the stripes, the purple. So cute. I'll give you a little close-up view of that cutie cute sticker. Isn't that fun? Love that. Okay, so now that I've got my spread all complete, I do want to put something here. I'm pretty sure, I'm like pretty sure my husband and I will be watching movies that day. So, oh, I also have some football stickers to put down. I'm gonna put down a movie night sticker for me and the hubs for Friday night. And she's this cute one. These are from Nicole Hutch Designs. All right, so we got our movie nights. And typically we have brunch on Sunday after church, but because we're having church on Sunday, well, let's see. I'm pretty sure people are gonna have like goodies to eat after church. So I don't know that we're gonna go to brunch. We'll probably have some kind of snacky fellowship right after church, since it's Christmas. Or maybe we won't, because we'll be letting people go home. Anyway, we won't be going out for brunch because it's Christmas Day. So I just had to talk that out, talking to myself. That happens a lot. So, what else was I looking for? Oh, football stickers. I'm thinking that it's still the typical football days, Monday and Thursday, and I know NFL games were on yesterday and Sunday. I'm gonna put my typical football game days. Monday night football, and come on, sticker. Thursday night football, and Saturday football. I'm sure there'll be more bowl games and stuff, and I guess maybe some NFL games, I reckon. So we'll just kind of put, I don't know, where should I put it? Because we start watching football whenever the games come on, that's when we start. I guess I'll put it here because there's empty space down here. The assumption is we'll be watching football most of the day. And then Sunday, football. Okay, so got all the football filled in. I've got everything else that I know that is happening all filled in. The last thing I'm going to do with you guys is what I do after I finish my spread, and I migrate everything. I go through and I make sure, I still have to do this today. I'm going to wrap presents as soon as I get this video done and edited and uploaded. I make sure that everything is migrated. I just kind of go back through. I migrated that. I put that on my weekly. I migrated that. Doing this now. Doing this now. It's still Sunday, so I still have to do some of these things. I migrated all of the things down here that need to be. I never did come up with any priorities for the week. This week was so busy with work, by the end of the day, I was just kind of done. If I needed to cook something because we needed, you know, to eat, I did that. But other than that, I just, the priority was just to like stay on top of work and stay on top of the house stuff. So that was it. And I probably could have put that. Let's see. Because that's what truly it was. Priority was work and home. And I did both of those. Yay me. Typically when I think about priorities, I'm thinking about something extra like, you know, buy Christmas gifts, or work on my Amazon storefront, or, you know, study investments, or something that's like personal, or, you know, personal development, or something extraordinary that's like not something that happens every week, but it's something like, I'm going to put a priority on this week and I'm going to do it. But this week I didn't have anything like that. I just wanted to make sure that because work is very busy at the end of the year, I wanted to make sure I stayed on top of that, and home stuff, whatever related to home and family. So I think I did right by both of those this week. So after I make sure everything is marked that's completed, everything is migrated that needs to be migrated, I put a little dot in the bottom corner of the page like that, typically over here, but there's a sticker right there. I put a little dot, let's see, like I did right here as well. If you can see that dot. I do that to let myself know that I don't have to look at that page anymore for information. If I'm just flipping through and hanging out in my planner, that's fine, but I don't need to look at any of these pages with the dots at the bottom for things that I potentially might still need to do. They all have dots. That means the page has been processed. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm moving on to right here. So that is the last thing I do. Process everything, put a dot on the current week, and we're ready for next week. So I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. I hope that you got some ideas and inspiration for your own planners, especially if you use a Hobonichi cousin. And, you know, if nothing else, I hope it was just nice, relaxing time watching just somebody else get their week together. I love doing that. I absolutely love Plan With Me videos, especially functional ones. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. That would mean a lot to me personally and to my channel. And if you have not subscribed to my channel and you watch my videos all the time and you enjoy them, then please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that when I upload new content, you'll be one of the first to know. That's it for me for today, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.